An old fortress in the middle of the greener parts of Wolfgar. Its owner, Friedrich Banno, was killed in the Mage Wars, and it has been deserted ever since. Nowadays, bandits, thieves, and deserters have made it their home. And while the crown has attempted to reconquer it multiple times, its position and strong fortifications make this task worthy of an army. In the blue color, playing as the Dark Elves, we have got Galactic. Going with the good old Guardian of Nor, and on the other side, the dwarf, Levatus.
Surprise.
Going with the High Hierophant. Already consuming a focus potion, trying to take down the Spectre, failing at the task, unfortunately. That was a good attempt regardless. Anyway, gonna take the stone pole. Let's see if the spider can get a nibble off of one of those cutthroats. It looks like the cutthroat archer will be right there, but I think the High Hierophant has got this now. Still only level 1, so the spider has gotten 2 nibbles done, which would mean level 2 has been denied. Taking a look at the experience required, we can see one experience missing. No new skills for you, Levatus. Alright, well done by Galactic. And obviously the Spectre has survived somewhere, lurking in there. Trying to find the Hierophant, I suppose, but the Guardian of Nor meets her in the middle. That's awkward. She's not going to be particularly great at taking down the Ensign. There's just not a whole lot of DPS from this hero, and the Guardian of Nor can more than easily enough do the brawling. Also, you kind of get the model size priority more or less, so you should be able to keep recycling the Dark Ensign and just keep going. Okay, so the Levatus' strat here is let's make the bear mad. The bear will keep the Guardian of Nor here, and you can use this chance to get away, and the Hierophant can do some other work. Now, how are we doing though for the potions? There's still 3 potions available for the dwarf, and can capture several sectors here. The Dark Ensign is about to finish up, but Galactic is gonna be happy for the sector to take the damage over here. Meanwhile, we've got a little bit of harassment from the Guardian of Nor, and I think these Stonecutter workers can just get back to work, honestly. You know, the Guardian of Nor's target for reals is gonna be this, however, where we have 9 Stonecutter workers. Oh my goodness, we've got oh no, you kind of want to space out your Stonecutters to avoid this kind of situation where the carriers just keep bumping into each other. That's not good. Well, let's see if the dwarf can maybe take over this, but with minus 28 stone currently, that's gonna be rough. The Guardian of Nor can get a soul explosion done here and kill several of these stone workers off very easily. So I think he should really go for it and farm that XP, as he's still on level 1 himself. But it doesn't look like that's gonna be the goal. Alright, so this is upgrading. Very interesting to see how dwarves not even try to get a second sector. But this is gonna mean that they are not going to very urgently require a char burner. Okay, we got a teleportation home by the Hierophant, and we got guard totems purchased by the Dark Elves, so that's gonna fight off the fire totem here. And meanwhile, the guard totems can go after the workers themselves. All of the main base stone has been completely recycled, it seems. Darkness not gonna allow any more harvesting to happen. And by the way, they're going for very heavy wood cutting. At home, we've got a Hall of Pain, but otherwise a completely normal Dark Elf opening. I would like to see the Guardian of Nor teleport back to go after this bear, as there's not that much health left. But you know, you can always just go and take the sector over, kill the bandits first, and then go home. It's gonna be close, but I think it will work out. Yeah, maybe you can even steal this sector entirely. Whereas the dwarves are just kind of one-basing it. That is super rare. Galactic is playing this very interestingly with the harassment heavy game, certainly making it work a lot better than I thought it could. Now this stolen base is gonna be upgrading. Hierophant doing her absolute best to deny it, but I'm not sure she's gonna be able to. This is already at 80%. Man, this game has really kicked off. And there it is. Scouting post upgraded. Lost a bit of health. That's from the flag transformation. Regained, however. And down go the bandits as well. Oh, missed out on the bear experience. That is huge for the Dark Elves. That is a huge problem. That is really good news for the dwarves, though. However, with them having absolutely no stone income right now, they have to remake everything in the main. So really good pressure again. Infiltrators and tarantulas are now out on the field. As for the dwarf, there's only the single axial route right now. 89 food in the bank. What is going on here? This harassment is pure pain. Galactic is really making something happen here. Oh my goodness. How on earth is the dwarf going to hold this? Like, I can see the timer behind the scoreboard, guys, you know, and we're gonna be here a while. I'll tell you that much. But how on earth do you hold from here? I guess if Galactic gets a little bit overeager with the early units and overexpands, maybe the dwarves can pump out a force and take everything back, or at least partially take back the map. But it's gonna be a rough one. And the game is not about to end just yet, as the Dark Elves lack the siege power to take down entire sectors. Of course, they can do economy business now. Like, they've stolen all these sectors. The dwarves have pretty much nowhere to go but here. And I don't think this hero is in any shape to do that. Let's see. We got absolutely no resources, no gold that is, and only one potion each. Yeah, the dwarf is actually in a tough position. The second stone hall having to be made in the iron area as well. Not ideal. Galactic is all the way at the bottom now. Able to go after all of these cutthroats. Gaining the potion, so he has 6 health potions now. Also, hasn't gone for any blocking momentum, but we've got the soul transformation. We've got double brute force, double deep water. So very standard. It's gonna be left side focused. The skill tree. We'll get the mark of corruption at the end, and potentially debilitating blow level 2, which includes a weakening. Then you can pretty much get your maximum effect from your mark of corruption with a lot of weakening spreading. The spiders are gonna be able to hold their own with the frontier post's help, that's for sure. Axials have got no business here. One of them already falls. Of course, with this many you can take down the hunting cabin, I think. That will be just fine. Guardian Nor is... Where is he? Oh, teleported back up. Going after the stonecutter workers, no doubt. Never mind, he just wants to go past all this and interested in going after the stone pole. It looks like a lot of these spiders have died. But the Guardian Nor can take on a handful of Axioders directly, no problem. Especially with the help of the infiltrators, but the Hierophant is going in their midst. Curious what the idea will be there. Okay, Guardian Nor has to leave, but he has a lot of health potions. He can kind of take it for now. Especially in the defensive area of the frontier post. Good idea to take the bag. And the gold as well. Don't let Galactic, or rather the dwarf, do it. The spider's gonna get wrecked by the capital there. And we are on double stone hall. Looks like it. There's another upgraded dwarf base now. Scouting post, so that's a tier 1. But we've got a double stone cutter, so that means this one should be upgradable. Only moments away from finishing up, and all the food has been spent, so... You know, like I said, the dwarves can certainly make use of the food. Especially with as much production as they have gotten themselves. Okay, please pick that up. The bag. No. Galactic. Send help. Yeah, are they just gonna go after this frontier post now? I think there's enough doors that it can't really be stopped. How many Axios is that? 12? Yeah, that should do it. Plus the 6 sentries are kind of able to fight off the equal amount of infiltrators here. It's currently 9, but a bunch of them are still chilling over here. Of course, if Galactic is able to destroy 2 stonecutters, that is huge. As you can see, the dwarf is currently missing a lot of resources. Not even closely trying to get to tier 2. He is super far away from that. Trying to recycle now these resource buildings. There's a bag here as well, so Galactic could technically have 3 additional... oh, the projectile from the base is taking down the weak axe wielder. Oh my. You cannot miss in this game. You fire a projectile, it will hit. So yeah, you can keep all this, but yeah, Galactic could have 3 more potions right now. That is not ideal. He must be tier 2 now. Capital is up. No iron as far as the eye can see. But the Dark Elves have gone pretty far out. This is where they got their stone. Good build. Scouting North in a little bit of danger. I'm not sure the scouting post will actually go down after disengage. Galactic has played really well until now, but I think it's time to evacuate this area. Thing is, if he does that, he'll not only lose the base, but whatever comes after too. I don't think he wants that, so Galactic's gonna stay and fight, which might lead to some army losses. Currently still ahead in population by just a little bit, but axe wielders are more efficient than spiders. Of course, the Guardian Nord jumping in, doing the soul explosion and the debilitating blow, easily able to take a few of them out, especially with the infiltrators helping with focus fire. But if you let them get away at low HP, they will just heal back up. I'm afraid it's exactly what we're seeing. As fortified outpost could be equipped with additional halls of pain. That is what I'd like to see at least. Still no iron mines from Galactic. He's actually getting more hunting cabins. He's got an iron mine somewhere. Just don't know where. Oh. There's something going on. Not here either. What is happening, Galactic? Guess he decided he just needs everything else. We're also not seeing a Spire of Souls, so any upgrades will be very, very delayed compared to what the timing should be. And with Galactic now being out of position, teleport will be forced. Can be answered with another teleport. Just back here and then taking down this. Okay, here come the iron mines finally. That's gonna be the first border fortress upgrade off the game. Very potent building, 100%. Warcraft's trying to counterattack to take down this frontier post. I am not sure that will work out. Should have come home here to save this base. Right, that's not the fortified outpost. We'll be able to take down 2 of the accidents. Does that reduce the DPS enough to keep it alive? 400 HP, 100 HP. Border fortress is up. And now the repair rate has increased, the damage has increased, the health is increased. Leaving Axel alive at 13 hit points is a big mistake though. And he will pay the price by losing the base. I think that was going to be close enough without that, so... Oh my goodness, this upgrade to a fortified outpost, the Dark Elves have to leave. Even with the sleeper, they won't be able to take this down. Oh, the hero died! The hero has died. Dark Elf's gonna commit to taking down the outpost. My. That's a lot of dead spiders. The dead hero as well. Means a lot for sure. But there are now sleepers out. So that's very tough for the dwarves to fight against and to get back 3 upgrade levels on this base. Yikes. That's gonna cost the dwarf. And not just a little bit. We've got fortified outposts here. The dwarves seem to be interested in taking this over. I heard the Guardian of North teleport. It's on level 4. And Galactic has unlocked Plague Field, so it's not an all left side build. He sacrificed at least one of the brute force points. But it does mean he'll have a pretty good weakening here. Able to inflict it on all these activators. Have to be careful with this hero. He's already half health, only has 3 potions left. Still did not pick up the extra potions, but with so many melee units in front and a good chunk of infiltrators as well available, dwarves have to leave one more time. The activators just can't get it done once Dark Elves get this big. So, are we gonna go down here and start farming the Wyverns? That could be the play. To keep getting ahead, to level up this hero to level 5, get the barrage unlocked. Maybe even Moon Silver for tier 3. I'm not sure that's gonna be obtainable anytime soon. But the level 5 definitely doable. Unfortunately, the entire army here gets frozen as the dwarf has not split up very much. Another shot goes through and another freeze goes through. That is awful. Oh my goodness. That's a huge delay, but level 5 is finally here. Oh, the Dark Elves know. They know. Dwarf has picked up Barrage, however, so I have to be respected. But I think the Guardian of North might just go down. The knockback has missed, however. We have got a shielding amulet that will come in very helpful for the High Hierophant. Nidhav's Fury is level 2 as the weapon here. And we got 4 points in brute force. Yeah, that's because the Totem of Flames has been picked up. Still level 4 for the Guardian of North. Gonna take a while to get anywhere with this. A decent dodge on the barrage, like the units were hit, right? But the infiltrators managed to pick off the hero, putting the Guardian of North on level 5. And with the Plague Field, so many of these units are weakened, you just don't want to take those kinds of fights. But even so, there are 8 sleepers on the field. There is finally a Harvester as well. On the way to here, actually gonna pick up the souls at this initial base. I don't even know where did the Spire Souls get put? Over here. Interesting. So from Galactic might just be able to take down this fortified outpost. Soul Shield has been picked up. So I was completely in the wrong here, by the way. It is not anything to do with the left side of the tree. This is the good old classic mix. I really like it from Galactic. This is a strong way to play the Guardian of North. You know, in the late game, you can always spec into the tanking build. So the tanking build would be like, you get all 3 of the sacrifice abilities. Then you also get Vampirism. And you keep putting the rest of your points into Breath of Vitality. It's insanely good. Hero will never die. Vampirism basically would give you a 3% health refund every time you sacrifice something. So just sacrifice something like a spider or something free, actually, like the Harvester. And each time you get back 3% of your health. If you've got a lot of points in the health perk and some rings and amulets, you can have over 4k health, which is pretty insane then. Just casually getting back 400 health for using your abilities is always useful. And it looks like these guys will be unable to threaten this Dark Elven army as more and more sleepers show up. Galactic also has the Whirling Blades upgrade coming in. Understandable, that's like the first priority when you can get that, because yeah, it makes these guys 3 times as good. Guardian of North has gone home for 7 health potions, and on the way back we go. Didn't even buy a shield or anything, just potions. Gotta keep it going. The dwarves are not gonna want to engage this directly, it looks like, but they do teleport back in the end. We got the first Earth Shaper out. This is still a capital. And there's no more raw meat remaining. We're going tier 3 now. Dwarves will definitely need a new source of food, but it looks like it's not going to be through the main, so the workers have been reassigned to iron gathering now. So let's see if the dwarf can get out some berserkers as he's going to tier 3. I think the Dwarf Elves will be happy to remain on tier 2 a while longer. But this Guardian Nor is starting to struggle a little bit. Potion is doing what they can though to keep him alive. And we got a Plague Field severely weakening these guys. Minus 65% magic resist. So whenever you get your hero abilities queued up after that, or if you have any magic units in the later phases of the game, that can do a ton of damage. Let's see if we have any of the infrastructure for the Dark Elves for that. So it's still Halls of Pain. There's no Dark Temple, which means there's not going to be any Echo units. A bunch of Balls of Steel would be fantastic. Scions deal magic damage, explode like a Baneling on contact. If you're more familiar with StarCraft. You can also upgrade them to cause a knockdown, which makes it an excellent hero killing tool. It looks to me, guys, like this fortified outpost is in trouble. Guardian Nor teleporting after these to cause some trouble. But the focus fire from the sentries has done some massive amount of work. Galactic keeps repositioning to get the perfect kinds of attacks on the space. And he gets it down finally. I still don't think they want to directly engage like this. Oh my goodness. A huge barrage gets eaten there. But the hero does go down in the end. We got another Plague Field coming in, massively weakening the Axe Wielders. They're so stacked up. All of these sleepers are attacking 3 of them at once as their ability has, their upgrade has finished a long time ago. And we're going to have a massive Echo Harvest here from... Oh my goodness, it just keeps coming. All that from one Harvester, by the way. And you can have as many of these as you like. I had a game not long ago where I got 30. You might have to stone. It's all the Dark Elves need to stone for. The main base upgrades for tiering up, the Spires of Soul themselves, and wherever he puts his research building, you need it for the forge as well. That's it. That's all you use your stone for as a Dark Elf. So everything else is very much based around wood. Tons of border fortresses on the map now. Oh, what is this? Hello there. We're gonna take over that one. Makes sense. Well, this is... Just look at the map. It tells a story. Galactic has invaded the territory of the dwarf. And he's not letting up. He wants more. It must be his. He's a conqueror. He takes what he wants. Good idea to expand this way. They'll never see it coming. The first berserkers are coming out, but my goodness, this will take a while. And meanwhile, the fortified outposts are dropping. How do you stop this? Like, with what Dwarf has right now, I don't think it can be done. Like, if I'm Galactic, I'd probably just get impatient and go for the main. Although he has 46 souls, which is about to turn into 50 plus. I would say just make 2 basilisks and YOLO. He's almost maxed out anyway. Second harvester is out. Third harvester is out. Uh-oh. Twisted ones are out. And you see what happened to the magic resists of the units before. Now twisted ones have 100 magic attack apiece. And they reduce enemy focus. So you get a handful of these bad boys out. Or girls or whatever. And you target the hero down. it will lose all focus. You can do the same to the Berserkers, and they won't be able to use their army boosting ability. Sleepers can kind of take them on in small numbers anyway. And with one less Stone Hall in the way, the Dark Elves have now a fantastic way to access his main base. Oh my goodness, they're just gonna left click it, right click it. Got the shield on the hero. Slapping the units as well. Oh my goodness, the Hierophant is just gonna go down to the Sleepers. Maybe not. Is Galactic over microing this maybe? What? Don't leave now? You almost had everything killed! Galactic, no! I guess he can heal off his units and come back again. Like, he did increase the gap they had between each other. And it's look, the dwarf can fully repair this anyway, I don't think. Maybe he could. Maybe he could. But you go back in there with 200 population of this. And with now more Striders as well as Twisted Ones. Striders get extra damage against targets that are bleeding, and all these Sleepers cause bleeding. Twisted Ones can be upgraded to cause weakening against targets that are bleeding or impaired. So you got a hell of a wombo combo going here. And like I said, they can drain focus. So let's see where we can go with that. Okay, I don't think the Citadel can make it anymore. That is way too much range DPS plus the Sleepers in front. This is gonna go down. There was an attempt here by the Dwarf, but my goodness, Galactic has taken over his entire side of the map. Who needs to expand on their own side? That was very stylish, I love it. Congrats to Galactic, well played. Now gamers, if you've enjoyed this cast, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button as well, as it really helps out a lot. I am completely at the mercy of the YouTube algorithm, as you guys know. It's not a subscription-based system anymore, so it just shows you whenever it feels like it that I've uploaded. So any help, very much appreciated with this. Join the Discord, send me your own replay, and I'll probably cast it eventually. Cool. See you next time.